What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch Season 1, Episode 26 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. 3 more episodes. I feel like I'm doing a countdown for the last couple episodes. 3 more episodes in the season. It's torture, but it's not torture because this is one of the best Season 1s of not just anime, but TV in general I've ever seen. Obviously, well, not obviously if this is the only show that you've watched me react to on the channel, but at the end of each season I put it in a ranking list so I compare all season 1s to all season 1s I've ever watched, season 2s to all season 2s. So look forward to that. After episode 28 I'm gonna rank it, but dude, I'm ready to get into it. This has been hyped. I'm ready to again, I think we have a little bit more left in this dungeon to handle, but I would assume that it's going to be finished in this episode. Again, only 3 episodes left. I don't know if we're going to get to that third exam. Or the third test. Or even, maybe the third test is easy and this is the actual real challenge. And they did say at the beginning of the, well, I think they said at the beginning of the second, right before the dungeon started, that they said usually there's 3 tests. So not every time there's 3 tests. So they might just automatically get the certification after passing this, but I don't know. But I'm ready to get into it. If you guys do like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I'm completely finished season 1 of Frieren over on my Patreon currently, so check it out. And if you do enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It'd really help me out. Let's get into the episode. Obviously, that piece of dialogue right there kind of scares me. I'm always, whenever I watch TV, I'm just paranoid in general. But I mean, would there be a possibility of Frieren dying in this show? Obviously, if it did happen, I feel like it would be at the very, very end. And maybe that'd be a way for Frieren and Himmel to spend eternity together instead of just having a singular conversation. So they might go down that route. But I hope not. I don't really, because again, that line of dialogue could just be a 100% reference to this moment right here where Fern kills the replica, or it could be something you look back on in 2 or 3 seasons and go, God damn. I would assume it's not down for the count. Demon! It's demon versus demon. It's like creating like a fucking black hole. Frieren doesn't look impressed with herself. Come on, what is that, a nipple? Oh. A golem. Well, what's the point of making a giant fucking golem monster if you gotta put a shield around it? I love how, like, well, neither of them do, but it doesn't look like they're expending any energy or, like, any sweat. They're just, like, nonchalantly pulling out the most powerful moves in the verse. Can you beat yourself in a battle of attrition? Oh my god, dude, they're like creepy watchdogs. Please, please have them do the gag of the getting on top and pulling their hair. I'm begging you. Dude, that guy, I haven't mentioned it. I know I mentioned Bly's bald ass head, but Dunst, my bad. Dunst's mustache is amazing. Dude, Sense is loving this. I mean, she still has that sort of depressed face on, but I think I've mentioned this before, but the shield magic that they always use looks like the shield wing from Horizon Forbidden West. That is Richter, right? Yeah. Richter's replica looks like Johann from Monster. Oh, Danken, what are you doing? Hey, why you all up on me like that?
探知できている複製体の総数が受験者よりもわずかに少ないです。特に一番の脅威であるゼンゼさんの複製体の反応が見つかりません。
It's lurking.
確かに感知できないね。ゼンゼの複製体は
Have we seen? We haven't seen Denken's, right? Maybe I just missed it in that little montage, but I don't recall.
最悪二人とも死ぬかも。フェルンさんとデンケンさんの複製体の位置も把握できていませんし。
And I mentioned Fern's replica a couple episodes ago, but I haven't thought about it since, and that thing is fucking dangerous. That was the first thing I called out immediately when it was revealed that Sense had one. I was like, that's fucking unfair, but hey.
それに仲間の背中を守るだけで合格できるんだ。実に優しい平和な試験だ。
I like the message, Teach. God, Jesus, that's violent. Easy dub.
倒した。でもいい気分じゃねえな。
What the fuck? She's fine. What the hell? Oh my god. Teamwork. Teamwork my fucking ass, Sense. No, I want y'all to pass. Hold in there, guys. Wait for Method to come back. 3 fears? No. Denken, come on. Oh, damn. Don't go that way. Damn, I wanted everyone to fucking pass. Dude, it looks like a fucking spider web or something. Guys, shut the fuck up.
ねえデンケン、これってダンジョン攻略に必要なことなの？
今フリーレンが
説明はいい。必要なことなの。
I'm giving y'all the fucking answer. Just let me say 2 setup sentences.
なら私が倒すよ。
Man, I wanted Louine and Richter.
この中で一番強いのはデンケンだ。第一、お前はビアベルにも勝てなかっただろう。
Okay, well the 3 of us are gonna go together. Come on.
確かに私は未熟な3級魔法使いだ。デンケンやビアベルよりもはるかに弱い。けれども全然相手なら勝てる。
Damn, you're the weakness you can exploit?
あの紙には観測できるだけでも防御魔法に匹敵するほどの魔法が何重にもかけられている。
だからそんな理屈はどうでもいいんだよ。これはイメージの話なんだから。
おい、待て。
Yo, it's like this replica of Sense is genuinely like scary for me for some reason. Like it's freaking me out.
体の一部だからね。全身を視界に収めるのは無理だ。
Oh my god. You freak.
あれは2年前の2級魔法使い選抜試験だった。その第2次試験の試験官を担当したのはブルグ1級魔法使い。彼は1級魔法使いになってから一度たりとも手傷を負ったことがないほどの守りに特化した魔法使いだった。
That looks badass.
街灯。彼が魔法で作り出す街灯はあらゆる攻撃魔法も通さないほどの防御術師。
Yo, that's fucking sweet.
第二次試験の内容は
Let's see how it backfires.
芸者が攻撃魔法を放ち一歩でもさ
Just shooting fucking water droplets at it.
誰もブルグの心配などしていなかった。切りすぎちゃった。 それを3級魔法使いになったばかりの無名の少女があっさりと殺してしまった。
Oh my god! She's evil! And I love it.
ゼンゼさんって裁縫とかしたことある？いいや、それがどうした？家柄良さそうだもんね。それとも
Come back to me when you've
そういう
sewn
のは魔法で全
something.
部やっちゃうのかな。いやね、私も不器用だからそういうことはしたく
So why are you talking down on me?
姉貴がよく裁縫をしているのを見ていた。
Oh my god. That is a scary. This is, yeah.
ハサミをこう入れてシャーって切るんだよね。とてもいい音がするんだ。
Your freaky fuck. Dude, Sense looks fed the fuck up.
こいつはイカれている。
Yes.
確かに布を切るイメージなんて誰でもできる。バカにだってできる。だが魔法の世界はそんなに甘いものじゃない。完璧にイメージできないものは魔法では実現できない。
Oh my
小さ
god.
なアリが巨大な竜を踏
Even
み
fucking
潰すイ
ant
メージ
close-ups?
ができないように。鉄壁の防御術式で守られたあの
This poor fucking innocent fucker was just killed trying to help people.
実際にあの街灯がいかなる攻撃魔法も通さないことは魔法使いなら一目見ればわかるからだ。それこそバカでもわかる。人が知性を持った生命体である限り、そのしがらみからは
Dude, I love that.
それでも彼女は自らの感覚に従った。
Confidence?
これは切れないものだと知性では分かっていながら、
She's so delusionally confident that she's tricked herself into doing it.
もはや人として成立している精神状態とは
She's a psychopath. She's an animal, she's a demon.
の領域だ。もう言って
Would be very interesting and something now I'm not accusing her of being, but I would be interested to see if there eventually there's a demon who is hiding themselves inside of human form through some sort of magic.
もしかしたら私はあの時点でもう負けていたのかもしれない。ユーベルには勝てるイメージが湧かない。相性が悪すぎる。
One tap. Holy fuck! I love her. She's badass, but she's evil. But I love her, but she's evil.
フリーレンがシュピーゲルを倒すまでの時間稼ぎをしているわけだ。
はい、そうです。
複製体なら俺たちも3体片付けた。
なら話は早いですね。
They pulled their own weight. I mean, it took them a little bit, and they've been in the same exact room for fucking hours. But
仕留めたのはユーベル3級魔法使いですね。
意外な結果だな。
そうか？結構相性悪めだろう。
魔法使い同士の戦いは
I love that right there. I love when like power scaling in different stories. Like some people can be really strong, but they just have a really bad matchup that can be exposed, and I really like that.
特定しました。あなた方はそちらをお願いします。
By himself?
もう一体のフェルンさんの複製体に関
Well, I mean, just we don't have to do 1v1s. We can double duo.
魔力を消すのが上手みたいですから、さすがに見つけ出さないと奇襲で死者が出かねません。
本当に一人でなんとかなるの？
一人の方が魔力探知に集中。
No? Now hold up. Let me tell you what. If Method fucking beats Fern's replica, after I've disrespected her and called her a bum for the past 4 episodes, I will admit all of my wrongdoing.
本人の体を使って確かめました
Wow.
から。
Okay, so she's gonna hold it in place?
じゃあ、人暴れ。
I really underestimated Method.
僕の見間違いじゃないよね。
だろうね。だってメガネくん動けないでしょ。私の複製体が復活
Oh
した
my god. And the some Ubel's replica is the Jesus fuck 5v3? Ubel's replica is the only one that doesn't look scarier than the actual human.
消耗戦だ。楽しくなってきたね。
Those purple ass fucking Targaryen eyes that do it.
もう引き際でしょこれ。
I'm still pissed that fucking Richter and Loween got fucked up. I mean, like, I know I'm a sucker and I'm rooting for everyone, but... Come on, Lawfin. The fucking gun? What is that? Oh, that's her fucking sniper rifle of a staff. Oh my god! Looks like the fucking... like an exploding star. A supernova. This shit's gonna last all season. We're not gonna get to the third test. I love this POV shot.
相手はもっと大きな隙を見せる。それではフリーレン様が防御に集中すれば致命傷にはならない。
You better. I mean, I could also see a world where she's just reassuring her and takes the full brunt of a hit. Just to ensure that Fern gets the classification.
と思っているのなら勝てる。なぜそう言い切れるのですか？だって私はフェルンのことを舐めているから。
Oh, I got goosebumps! Oh my god. Dude, it looks like a galaxy! Are they gonna end it 2 episodes in a row with Fern getting a hit on Frieren's replica, and I don't know if it actually succeeded? What in God's name is that, Fern? Looks like a black hole. It's gone. Look at that entity. It's so good! Dude, Frieren is unbeatable! Oh? Oh? Give up, baby. Don't hesitate. Oh, oh, you're gonna hesitate. Oh my god. Oh, the staff! What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? Oh my god. An entity. The height of magic? I have goosebumps. The poor staff. You've angered her. It. Oh shit. We couldn't give Fern the win. We had to give it to Old Goat. Don't end. Okay. Shit. We gotta buy you a new staff, baby. No. We just gonna flick it, knock it over? Well, you guys gotta get to the Werble always has to carry his guys. And he does it too, he's a little simp for his friends. Oh, he's sweet, baby Jesus! Get it all, Frieren!
君たちは霊落の応募を攻略した。一級魔法使いに十分匹敵する。
But Richter and fucking Lawine really sold. Oh my god, dude, she's suffering down there.
なんと回復魔法まで使えるのじゃ。どうじゃ？すごいじゃろ。
No! I wanted everyone to pass. Where the fuck is Ton? Oh my god, how are they gonna do this? There's 2 episodes left. Are they really... Again... Because last time we finished a test, obviously, we had sort of a cooldown episode. Would they do a cooldown episode for the penultimate episode of the season? I don't know, because like I said, I don't know how this show not only breaks down its manga arcs, but also just like I said last episode, I think, whether it's an asshole or not, whether it leaves you on huge cliffhangers. So would it like leave us at the cliffhanger of like the beginning of the third test, or is the third test surprisingly easy, and we just pass it immediately in one episode? I don't know. I don't want them to leave me on a cliffhanger. I really don't want them to do that, but I'll suffer it if I have to. But Jesus, that episode was fucking epic, dude. Frieren is so strong. Like, dude, like, it hit her with like 18 nuclear warheads and not a single scratch. And then Fern finally fucking got a little bit down, and then she went desperate mode. Because that's the thing too. I call Frieren so strong and so this and so that. Genuinely feels like so far in the series, this was the first time she's ever had to break a sweat. Before her fight with herself, it was no diff. It was, you know what I mean? It was almost like she was chuckling at the bums that were being placed in front of her. She no diffed literally everyone. So, like, oh, dude. And seeing her have to whip out that fucking move, but like actually being like, whoa, shit, I got some competition here. Oh my god. We got it. Are we gonna... There might be a spell to fix Fern's staff, to be quite honest, but are we gonna have to buy her a new one? Or is she gonna be in a bad mood and Stark's gotta save her out of the bad mood, getting her a gift or something like that? I don't know. I do not know. What an episode, man. What an episode. I tell you what, again, it's one of those things, like, I'm a sucker. I root for everyone. I don't want anyone to suffer or lose or feel bad or anything. But I'm so goddamn pissed that Richter and Laween lost. I wanted all of our good guys to make it. And let me tell you what. Someone I want to give a formal apology to. I'm sorry, Method. I really overlooked you. I called you a bum on many of occasions. I think the only true bum was Dunst. Well, Dunst is the only true bum that survived the second test, I think. Everyone else has sort of been focused on a lot, but I can't believe, dude. And now how are Laween and Kane gonna fight? Fuck, I did not mean to say that. How are they gonna fight? In the middle of the third test. Oh man. Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Because you're just here for the. Well, I mean, if they wanted a specific spell from Siri, then yeah, that really sucks. But some of them just wanted the classification. I keep forgetting what the fuck to call it. Classification, award, thingy, majiggy, passport. I'm gonna call it passport from now on. This is just, dude, this is, imagine in real life, in order to fucking leave the country, you had to fucking go on a Survivor-like game show thingy, and fight people to the death. This is what this essentially has turned into. But that was so good, dude. The animation, I will say, it wasn't necessarily my favorite of the season, or my favorite of the arc even, but it was still fantastic. Like I said, it was so bright and colorful and chaotic and hectic. It felt like a galaxy was exploding in on itself. There was black holes and fucking supernovas and shit like that, and it was beautiful, but it was scary. Especially with, like, and they literally, like, they threw everything. Like there was fucking, you know, dark purple shit and volcanic red ash everywhere. Dude, that's an all-timer fight for me right there. That is an all-timer fight. And then, oh, dude, Belle. What an episode for her, dude. And something I said in the middle of the episode, I really want to focus on it. And it's something that I think I've mentioned before in one of my past free run reactions. It's one of my pet peeves, quite honestly. I don't like when the premise or the scaling, the power scaling in your world is just like straight, you know, a straight line, as in like you're the most experienced people win. The people who've trained the most win. You know, the people who are the most powerful win. When in a I'm not gonna say a real life scenario because that's not. This is purely fictional, but I mean, I feel like it's a really good and grounded world, power scaling, you know, power dynamics. If there are weaknesses, if certain people have people's number, if they're, you know what I mean? If there's a firepower, water beats it. Stuff like that. And I really enjoy when that is showcased in something. Because it also, and I don't understand why it's not used more, because not only is it just an entertaining, like, hey, this is something we always have to watch out for if you have weaknesses, but it's also an excellent writing device, if that makes sense. Like, if you have this super duper powerful person, but they need to lose in a situation, if you give them their kryptonite, okay, it allows them to realistically lose without losing any of their, you know what I mean, momentum. Or you know what I mean, respect from the audience or anything like that. And I think that was used perfectly in the last couple episodes, to where not only did Frieren have, again, Frieren is so powerful that her weakness, it's very hard to capitalize on, but I loved the sort of sense stuff against Ubel. And let me tell you what, dude, that Ubel cutting that motherfucker in half, that might be one of the most shocking scenes of the show for me. Like, obviously I was expecting her to cut it, but I was not expecting fucking evisceration to the highest degree on an innocent man. Again, is she evil? Like, I don't know how to read her. She's a psychopath. She's psychotic. I don't trust her. But she's got a soft spot for land? Or I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's just the horny side of me wanting people to get together. But, like, oh my god, dude. My jaw dropped down to the floor when that moment happened. That's how crazy it was. I wonder, did Janelle perform the first test? That was Janelle's test, right? Is he allowed killing during it? So I would have to assume that Siri is going to be in charge of the third one. Again, if there is a third one, because like I said at the beginning of the dungeon thing, they did say that the usual exams have 3 tests, but it sounded like they didn't necessarily need to have 3 tests. It could be 2 if they wanted. But I don't know. I do not know. I love the Ween, but specifically Richter. He's out of all the people who were knocked out, he's the one I cared about losing the most. Let me I've got the list written down. I'm gonna cross off the people who have been eliminated. Boom. Did Tan? What happened to Tan? And who was that guy at the end that they were like, who are you? I don't know. Bly is out. Edel's out. Okay, so the only person that is, to my knowledge, unless I'm being genuinely stupid, the only person, again, and that might have been Tan at the end, that I tried to rewatch, but I couldn't tell. So the only person that is sort of, what's it called? Why am I blanking? He's unknown. His status is unknown. Is Tan for me. But we've got Frieren, Kana, Fern, Ubel, Land, Denkin, Laufen, Werble, Sharf, Air, Method, Dunst. Am I count 12? Is that 12? 12? Yeah, 12. And then maybe Tan. Again, out of all the people there, I would have wanted Tan to lose the most, because the motherfucker was, again, I don't blame him for going it alone, but just like, come on, man, why you being an asshole? Why you being stupid? You better than that. You better than that, man. You could have just teamed up with us and we could have had a fun little time together, but no, you have to have an ego. He was the only person I was rooting for to lose, and he was the only person who was genuinely not shown at all. So what are you gonna do? Again, I haven't said it in a couple episodes. I'm gonna re-say it. Where the fuck is my Shiny baby? Again, I know that he's gonna come back at some point, but I don't want to have to wait 8 months to see him, especially because I love him so much. I mean, it's already bad enough. Again, I'm not complaining because this arc has been fantastic, but it's already bad enough. You know what I mean? The last, like, what, 8-9 episodes of this season it's essentially no Stark, no Sign. It sucks, dude. But again, seeing Frieren be Frieren, seeing Fern be Fern, and seeing these mages be absolute badasses, I cannot complain. I cannot, in my right mind, complain that hard. So, I do not know. What are you gonna do? I think that's gonna be it. I think I mentioned everything I wanted to speak about. I hope we Fern better fucking not well Fern, yeah, but also Frieren better open their goddamn pockets and shove some of that fucking Adventure Time gold in there. Okay, we cannot. Well, this man, how is Stark okay? Like, he's been fucking broke, no money, living in a city by himself for fucking 2 weeks, just groveling on the ground. Oh, he probably got paid. Did he get paid for the job with Werble? He was essentially kidnapped and sold off. So I don't know if he was paid for that, but I don't know. I hope we got a little bit of the money. I'm so excited. 2 episodes. Holy fuck, 2 episodes. Guys, there's 2 episodes left. I'm so pissed. And I'm so excited. Because I really expected these last 2 episodes to really hit. And again, the big question for me right now is whether or not they're going to repeat what they did in between tests, or tests 1 and 2. If they're going to do a break, or not a break. I don't want people to misunderstand me. Like I didn't like the episode, but a cool off episode to just sort of calm down a little bit, breathe, and go into this final test, or they're going to go straight into test 3 in the last 2 episodes. Again, there's levels of cliffhanger. They could cliffhanger me like entering test 3. They could cliffhanger me right after we finish test 3, or what would be even worse than either of those two, if they're real pieces of shit, if the creators of Frieren are real pieces of shit, or more specifically, because they don't really cliffhang you in manga. They might. It depends on where the anime cut. Like, they might have just gone, "Hey, we only have the budget to do 28 episodes right now. Sucks to suck. Fuck where the arcs are. We gotta end now." But if they end in the middle of test 3, I will be pissed. And I know you guys are laughing in the comments, going, "Oh, this guy doesn't know. This guy doesn't know he's about to get wrecked by a cliffhanger or something like that." But I don't know. That's going to be it for me. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you do like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full interaction up on Patreon, as well as I've got the entirety of Season 1 of Frieren already up there on Patreon by the time this comes out. So check it out. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. And the other thing I do want to mention, I've been trying to fit it in. Obviously, the last episode of Frieren Season 1 will be air the last week of May. Starting in June, I will be watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if you guys are fans of those shows, you want to see my reactions to them, please stick around. And I'd appreciate it if you did, if you like my content. So you guys have a good one.